Hello my beautiful and amazing people, badass Dark Zone agent, Uncle Butcher in the building with my favorite apartment setup. This one actually is crazy. You have ridiculous DPS output with second half of magazine. First one will provide you with crazy rate of fire, but second DPS output of magazine, paired up with new Cheshka knee pads will smash everything and everyone. Just look at this example, elite enemies, no problem, bosses, easy money, non-elites, barbecue chicken. We're gonna clap booty cheeks extremely quickly and efficiently, especially with Memento backpack and my little dirty secret, Intimidate talent. I think it's time to bring Intimidate back to the game and just look at this shenanigans. Oh my goodness, smashing booty cheeks like I have never left the game. Absolutely crazy synergy. Apartment is really nice. This is the exclusive weapon actually. It deals nice damage, although I haven't leveled up it a bit. No proficiency levels on this bad boy and still I'm smashing, man. With Cheshka knee pads this works really well. We are sharing DPS or splitting DPS, you name it, and enemies are dying really quickly. But before we continue, quick word from the sponsor DPS.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then DPS.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. If you will use my promo code RBDIF or RBDA, you will receive 15% discount on absolutely all services on any game. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, drop your comment down below in comment section or contact the operator and the rest will be the history. But now let's get back to this build, and like I said, this one is pretty juicy, man. We have ton of synergies, we have DPS output, we have survivability thanks to Memento backpack, all the armor reaper / regen, and of course bonus armor from trophies. Although when you are using all red core setup, the bonus armor is not that noticeable. We need that bonus armor only to stack Intimidate talent. Once you've got one trophy on your ass, simply use your shield and try to get maybe another trophy to stack your Intimidate talent. I really hate the changes they made to Intimidate talent that you now need to stack it. Previously it was like meta. Adrenaline rush, Intimidate combo was really simple and easy. Of course, in typical massive way they are nerfing things in a way that after nerfs nobody and no one can really use talents or gear sets or even weapons. Goddamn, I mean, they simply can't find the perfect balance when they nerf some or other things. So yeah, it is what it is. So with the new Intimidate talent, you need to stack it. Memento works really well with this, and of course Bloodsucker talent, but Memento will give us in this one 3 core attributes, of course armor reaper, increased weapon damage. So here we will go with Memento, and we don't need crit chance attributes because since we are using the apartment name with SMG, crit chance is not a problem. In mod slots simply use crit damage and we're ready to roll. For specialization, gunner specialization, rate of fire increased on kill, which is really handy, and of course armor back on kill 10%. In my build I'm using also Palisades piece, which will give me additional 10% armor on kill, and in that way I have 20% armor back on kill. Paired up with new Cheshka knee pads, pretty much I'm killing 2 enemies at the same time, and I have like 40% armor back, throwing the mixed Memento backpack trophies and armor regen, and we are untouchable with all DPS core attributes. So for the weapons I'm using the apartment name of the excuse me, I'm tripping here over my balls. Name of the SMG. This is the exclusive SMG with perfectly measured talent. This weapon will provide us with 38 freaking 38% additional weapon damage with second half of your magazine, and first half of your magazine will receive increased rate of fire, which again will increase your DPS output. Second weapon for me, Ouroboros. Why? Because this SMG will work with our Intimidate talent. Or you don't have to stack Ouroboros, like for example Lady Death, you will not suffer any bleed damage, like for example you would want to use backfire, or you don't have to reload your weapon around 5 enemies to receive blabbermouth talent from chatterbox. Ouroboros, simple exotic SMG to use, new player friendly, crazy rate of fire, works with Intimidate. I mean, why not to use this exotic SMG? Yeah, you could throw in the mix Scorpio shotgun if you need some additional crowd control, maybe even Lexington assault rifle if you want, but trust me, Ouroboros is still really good weapon. But apartment will be our main weapon here for pistol. This exclusive pistol orbit will work for any pistol with with sledgehammer talent. For the gear itself, I'm using 2 pieces from Sokolov's set, Sokolov's mask, Sokolov's chest piece with Intimidate talent, Palisade holster. If you need more DPS, you can replace it with Vulcan and Harris holster, which will give you 5% additional weapon damage. For the backpack, I'm using exotic Memento backpack, one of the best PvE exotic gear pieces you can use. For the gloves, I'm using Sombra gloves, which will give me additional crit damage. Again, if you don't want crit damage, you could throw in the mix maybe named Petros LMG gloves to get additional damage to armor. It really depends on your preference, how you want to roll this setup. You have a couple options how to modify this build. It's simply a template. Now you can play around couple pieces here and there. If you want some additional survivability, you can always use 2 pieces from Bellastone Armory, but I think 1 Palisade piece and Gunner specialization will be enough. Because like I said, we have Memento backpack in this one, so yeah, also Cheshka knee pads, which will split enemies and kill 2 enemies at the same time, especially non-elites, they will fall like flies. So these knee pads are kind of dope. For skills, I'm using drone and of course shield. So yeah, 2 Sokolov's pieces, because they will give me SMG damage buff and crit damage buff. Sombra gloves for additional crit damage. My crit chance is capped out. I'm using Palisade holster for additional survivability. And last piece are new Cheshka knee pads. Palisade piece could or can be replaced with Walken Harris piece if you want, or maybe even Picard's named holster with armor core attribute, because Picard's named holster has like weapon damage core attribute, so you could add a little bit more of armor and survivability with that one. So definitely there are a couple things you could modify here. See you in the next one. Bye.